Have you ever read a fairy tale in which the main character was a teacher? Have you ever read a fairy tale where the teacher risks their own life for a student? Did you? So far, I haven't encountered any story in which the teacher was a main hero. You may feel that such a story would be boring, would it be? However, I believe that dedicated teachers are all heroes in their students' life. I always loved my job as a literature teacher in my country. I deeply feel I was born to be part of education sector. And I aim to be an innovative, creative, and friendly teacher. And these qualities help me solving problems in my students' life. I spent 15 years of my life as a teacher, and I always asked myself if I was such as a teacher or not. Let me share with you one of my teaching experience in Uzbekistan. In 2006, there was a national scientific Olympiad, and they were going to choose the best creative essay written by a student. And I was a judge on the teachers panel for this contest. And I went to classroom and I wanted to open the door, and I noticed the door handle was broken. And by the way, I'm thinking about the subject for essays. And I wrote on the board the handle of the door. And a 12 years old student wrote a beautiful essay. The story went like this. Teacher, are there door handles in heaven? I wonder. Are they made of glass? Maybe gold? Maybe silver? How they do look like? Teacher, you know, our classmate is in heaven. Last summer, he drowned in the lake. I am worried about him because the door handle of heaven are too high and he couldn't reach them. Dear Toastmasters, do you feel this is a winning essay? I felt it was. There were a lot of essays, and there were similar essays, like who broke the door handle and why did it, how did it, like this. But I felt this, I never forget this humanistic essay, which is written with creative approach. However, the other judges were disagree with me because of politics. I anticipated as a teacher, I always had to fight the right of the students. Sometimes we'll lose the game. And she was very unhappy. And it's so difficult to explain this situation for me. I asked her, is the sun big or a candle? She replied, of course the sun. I told her, you have a spirit of creativity. Do you know what means it? She shaked. Yes, it means you have the sun. This contest, can you give a candle only one candle? You don't need a candle. I'm sure you'll participate in many contests in your life, and don't to focus to an award, because you was born with an award. What is a candle compared to the sun? We smiled at each other. My today's speech was inspired by the little girl who wrote this story. The little girl is 28 and she lives nowadays in New York, and she works for Google. And a few days ago, she sent me Women's Day celebration message, and she wrote, I never read a fairy tale in which the teacher was a hero, but I lived this fairy tale. You are always right. What is a candle compared to the sun? Congratulations, my hero teacher. Happy Women's Day. I felt myself as an award-winning teacher of the world. Thank you, all of you.